World play tonight, Pittsburgh. The starring players.
This is Marlene Dietrich.
This is Randolph Scott.
And this is John Wayne.
Lounging in the back seat of an expensive limousine, beautiful and fashionably dressed, Josie Winters looked as out of place in Coal Town as Hitler would in heaven. But Pittsburgh Markham and Cash Evans didn't even see this miracle. As they ran out to her car, jumped into the front seat, and drove it away.
What's that noise, Cash?
Huh? Oh, there's a dame in the back seat hammering on the glass partition.
Well, open the glass.
Okay, Pittsburgh.
What's the idea?
Relax, lady.
Car
You
back.
have your car.
Countess, you can take it back yourself as soon as we're through with it.
You will be in plenty of trouble when my friend finds his car gone.
Well, we'll worry about that when we see your friend. There's a fire underground at the mine.
Underground fire?
Yeah, now shut up and don't annoy the driver.
That was the way I met Pittsburgh Markham and Cash Evans. At the time, they were just a couple of coal diggers, and I was just a hunky miner's daughter, running around with a small-time prize-fight manager. I was trying to escape from the stench and grime of the collieries, and my plans for the future definitely did not include any coal miners. But Pittsburgh took me in his arms that night, and when the prize-fight manager left town the next day, even though we were engaged, I did not go with him. I stayed to be near Pitt. Pitt, Cash, and I were the three musketeers of Coal Town, bound together by love and friendship and a desire to get away from the mines and get ahead. It was a trio without jealousy.
I think I'll tag along when you go to see Josie tonight, Pitt.
Why not? Josie and I ain't got no secrets from you.
Yeah?
Cash,
Ah.
I got an idea that's going to take us out of these mines one of these days.
Now, what are you going to do? Slug the boss and get us fired?
I hadn't thought of that, but it might be a good idea.
What was that, Pitt?
Oh, some fool using too much powder. Trying to get out an extra ton so he can feed his family.
Well, somebody ought to warn him. He might start a slide or a big...
Well, cave in!
It's too late to warn him now. Come on. How many guys are caught?
That's Johnny Granger.
Well, why aren't you digging him out?
There's no hurry. We saw the cave-in hit him, Cash. He never had a chance.
Poor devil.
Oh, we still got to dig him out. Come on, give us a hand.
In the sheer joy of loving and laughing together, Pitt and I almost forgot our ambition. But Johnny Granger's death was a tragic reminder. And I was determined to prod Pitt and Cash into getting out of the mines. So when they arrived at my place that night, I had my bag packed and pretended I was leaving.
Hey, what's the idea of the suitcase, Josie?
I'm going so far away I'll never even hear about coal or mines or miners.
Now, Josie, you're just upset about Johnny's accident.
He's still Cash. There's dirt and smoke and sweat and hunger and stripes. That's all I've known from the day I was born. And I'm getting out of it.
Oh, stop talking foolishness, Josie. You couldn't stay away from me if you wanted to.
Couldn't I?
And besides, I'm always going to be slinging a pick. No.
No? What else can you do?
I don't know yet, but I know there ain't a thing in the world I can't do once I set my mind to it. And I'll prove it to you.
Well, you better start proving it in a hurry. Because I won't be around after tomorrow.
Oh, now, take it easy, Josie. We're all in this together. Pittsburgh can't go out and set the world on fire tonight.
He could start tonight. But he won't.
Won't I? I'm through digging coal as of right now. Give me that phone.
Now, Pitt, don't do nothing that'll be sorry for.
Shut up. Operator, give me the superintendent at number 7.
Now, listen to me, Pitt. Be
Don't
careful.
worry, Cash. He's just bluffing.
Hello, Kelly. This is Pittsburgh Markham. I'm quitting, Kelly. What? No, I'm not drunk. I just called to say that me and Cash Evans won't be working for you anymore.
What? Quit for yourself, Pitt. I like my
Will
job.
you shut up? What was that, Kelly? So are you.
Okay, wise guy. Now, what are we going to do 5 teams like?
I'm not going to I got an idea that'll get us campaign.
Well, go ahead, Mr. Rockefeller. Explain yourself.
The Tomorrow morning, you and I are going over to the Prentice Steel Company, and I'll have to have talk with Mr. Morgan Prentice, the president himself.
Mr. Prentice, you've been buying coal, paying freight, and coking at your plant. If we coke it right at the mines, we can save enough in freight to sell it to you $3 a ton cheaper than you're getting it now.
If that's so, I'll be glad to sign a contract with you, providing you can bring me positive proof that you have the coal, equipment, and ability to deliver. Roughly, that means you'll need backing of around $250,000.
$250,000?
That shouldn't bother a man with your big ideas, Markham.
Okay. I'll be back at 5, Mr. Prentice. Be ready to sign that contract.
Now, Pitt, just where do you think we're going to lay our hands on $250,000?
No, we don't need to. I got the answer right here on this blotter. I picked it up in Prentice's office.
I don't get it.
All I have to do is copy Prentice's signature off the blotter, put it on a contract which says we got a deal to deliver coke to Prentice Steel, and we'll get the credit we need.
Well, no bank will give it to us without checking with Prentice.
Who said anything about a bank? We're going out to the mine and get our ex-boss, Old Man Wilson himself, to back us.
Yeah, back us right into jail.
Think so? Well, tag along and see how it's done. We did it, Josie. We put it over.
You did what, Pitt? Put what over?
The idea, we're in business. Markham and Evans.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad for you boys. Very glad.
Glad for us. How about yourself? Say, haven't you unpacked that bag yet?
Yeah, put your things away, Josie. We're going to celebrate.
No, thanks. I've decided to get on my way.
Are you crazy? You're as much a partner in this as Cash and me.
No, Pitt. You're on your way up now, and the hunky's daughter wouldn't fit in.
Then we'll throw the whole thing away. You've kicked us into trying to get ahead, and if you don't stay as a partner, the whole thing's dead.
That's the way it'll be, Josie.
And if you go away and we drop this, Josie, what becomes of all the miners we were going to give jobs to? Or are they going to get free hospitalization you wanted to give them? And schools and...
You really mean that, Pitt?
Listen, Josie, I'd give you up before I'd go back on those promises.
During the next 2 years, I sat at home and waited while Pittsburgh and Cash worked night and day, and the firm of Markham and Evans grew by leaps and bounds. Then success began to make a change in Pittsburgh. We were no longer the three musketeers of Coal Town. Cash and I were left to ourselves, while Pittsburgh found other companions more valuable to an ambitious man. Then Pittsburgh kept his promise to me. He gave me up before he gave up his promises of the things he would do for the coal miners. While Cash and I waited for him to come back to us, he married Shannon Prentice, the daughter of the steel magnate. Then he came to my apartment on his wedding night. Pitt.
Meet the new vice president of Prentice Steel.
What are you thinking of, Pitt? Coming here tonight.
Ah, that society gang will never miss me. Why didn't you come to my wedding, Josie?
Are you insane?
Now, look, Josie, you got the wrong slant. Marriage with that mob is a business like everything else. I played my angles and got a vice presidency. That's got nothing to do with you and me.
You and me?
Certainly. We're going to see a lot of each other, same as always.
Take your hands off me, Pitt.
Listen, you got to see this the right way.
For the first time, I do see it the right way. I've been around a long time, Pitt. And in my stupid mind, there was never anybody else but you. You could have had me forever. But now I'm glad it's worked out the way it has. You've picked the kind of life you want. So go back to it, and to her, and stay there.
You still don't understand.
Get out.